Okay, part 2 of our winter IntenZ playthrough. We should be spawning back in, if everything goes well, in the blue tin, your little industrial outside of Upper Berezinho. Not long after murdering a man in the hospital, to give us a chance of survival. He ended up giving us some good shit, baseball bat, fishing rod, some meds. If you watched part 1, you would have seen what we got from him. The plan now is to quickly check our stats, our perks, make sure everything is activated. And then we have to go fishing. Food is going to be an issue very, very soon. And because of our necessity to have a heat buff, my plan, if it all goes well, is to set up a fire next to the stream where I intend to fish. So I can get the buff at the same time as fishing, as my mouse goes all over the place. It says we've got a full stomach. Oh, that was from drinking. Shit, yeah, we drank water. Okay, we've got... intoxication resistance means we can take more pills, I believe. Oh, we've got the power of quick strikes now. Quick strikes do more damage. That'll help with the Zs. Lighting a fire easier. That's going to help massively. Let me just turn down my headset because I had it on full blast when I was watching something IRL. Oh, look at this. Canvas backpack. 49 slots. Same. Oh, it's the same as that one, and that was only worn, so I'm not going to take that. There's a Billy Bear. If anybody watches B-Wad, they know what that is. Pea coat. We've got the fireman's coat. Oh, hammer. That's a good melee, actually. If we were going to do base building, that would be cool, but... The spot where I want to fish is sort of in the direction of these apartments. Going across an open field is never great, particularly if there's a sniper on the hospital or the crane. But it is what it is. Our temperature's an issue, our health is still full, and the arrow's going up actually, and our dude is going to need to sleep soon as well. So this could be one of those parts where it's all about survival. We had a little bit of interaction in the last one. Berezinho was busy. We had a chat with a couple of people. There was a bit of an idiot asking me to kill him. That didn't happen. We managed to fish. We got sick. We were nibbling our food just to stay alive. And then just as the sickness went away, ironically, we killed a guy who had the stomach medication on him that we would have needed to recover. The overall plan is still the same for this series. Like, our dude has already died once. And then on the respawn, the second life, he did much better. And this is the second life, I believe. So if he dies again, that would be going into the third life, if that makes sense, of this character. And I'm happy to do that, but I'm thinking of putting in maybe a little rule to this save, which is if a character dies 3 times, unless there's a really good chance of going back and getting our stuff and maybe getting revenge on someone, then I'll probably just restart a new character. Maybe tinker around with the skill set at the beginning. But we'll carry on the save. We'll carry on a playthrough, even though it won't be the same life through 5, 6, 7 episodes like the summer version we did. Fucking map of Chinaris. That's one thing I don't need. Yeah, you know, a standard playthrough would be, right, let's take this guy, we spawn in Berezinho, let's try and take him all the way up to Tizzy in one life. And maybe it takes 5, 6 episodes, especially on IntenZ, because, you know, you have to stop and hunt and fish on the way, etc. This is different. This winter one is so much harder to survive in. You're going to take deaths, but I thought it would be interesting anyway, during January, while this winter mod is on this server, before it goes back to spring, or whatever they're going to do in February, after the server wipe. We just carry on. We just, you know, keep creating characters and seeing if we can get any of them to go on a massive adventure or survive for an extraordinary amount of time. Here we go. Look at that. We hit red hunger as we hit the river. It's pretty cool, actually, the timing of that. Because now we're walking painfully slow. Oh, there's some more sticks of firewood really close by. So this is the perfect spot. It's going to be close. We're going to have to cook a fish right where we are and get it down our neck. Pronto. This is perfect. We've got firewood here. We've got a fish. We've got stick there to cook with. Sharpen and cook the stick on site. Cook the fish on site. We can't stack... Oh, there's another stick there. Perfect. So for some reason we can't stack the... firewood. You sometimes can do that on some official servers, I believe. We need to get this going pronto. So at least we're... Look at that, we got that first time, did we? Probably won't let me dig for worms on a hill. Didn't think it would. There we go. If someone comes up and murks us, shoots us in the back of the head, it is what it is. We've got cold, so we've got to take a tetra, but I'm not worried about that a sec. Let's just get 2 worms for now. The idea would be if we can catch one, cook it quick, eat at least one of the fillets. Then we can fish again in peace, not in danger of dying of starvation. Right, shit. Has this got a hook on it? No, I haven't got a real hook. Let's make 2 improvised bone hooks quickly. Nice that we're getting some heat from the fire, though. Let's make another one. Oh, that's ruined now. Right, that knife's ruined. Use this one. Oh, whoop. We can make bone knives as well, so I'm not too concerned if our blades, our actual blades, ruin. We've got a couple of uses of bone knives in the stack that we're carrying, which is cool. So let's take one of these hooks, put a fish, worm on it, get the bait done, put that. The fishing rod is pristine, which is nice. Alright. I was going to say, why aren't I getting the prompt? Too far away from the fire. Now I'm okay, I think. Now I think I should be closer. Yeah, definitely. Gonna get the buff by here. Look at our health going down already because we're hungry. Look how quick it goes down on this server. Wow. It'll start flashing red soon as well. So we need to get really lucky with an early fish. This is going to be close, boys and girls. Come on, please give me a fish. Please be a fish. Yes. Cut this bad boy up. Sharpen the stick that is next to us. And we're away, we're cooking. Here's the stick. Sharpen the stick. It won't even take that long to cook either. He says. I've not cooked this method. on this server before. I've only done it in fireplaces. Oh, it's about the same as official. Yeah, it takes about the same amount of time. The good thing about this server is you haven't got to wait. Looks like our flare's burning our fucking bag. You haven't got to wait for it to be cold. The food, like Namolsk, you have to wait for it to go down to 60 degrees or lower before you can eat it, or you'll do yourself damage to your health. This stuff you can eat straight away, which is going to save our life here. And we can pop a tetra after we've eaten, and job's a good one. Our health should start going back up. And because it hasn't been chunked for too long, I'm hoping it'll be full pretty soon. If we can eat this before we're flashing. Right, please remove the fish. There we go. My god, we got some food down as boys. Here we go. Watch that arrow go up now next to the health. Come on. Where you at? Our mentality is improving. Lagging a little bit. Excuse me? There, I was going to say, why isn't the health going back up? Take a tetra. Cook the second piece. We're back in the yellow for our food. 3 arrows going up. Got the heat buff, so we're definitely not going to lose any. It's a good tip, this. I learned this off BWAD99, watching his YouTubes. If you don't already watch BWAD, it's literally BWAD99. Watch his YouTube guides. Watch him stream. Just play his normal game. I saw him. It seems obvious, but setting up a fire next to where you're fishing, particularly on these cold maps, these cold servers. Job's a good one, isn't it? You're getting the buff while you fish, so it doesn't matter even if you're failing, although it was quite necessary for us to catch one early. Eat as much as this as we can without overfilling ourselves, and we got rid of the cold already with that tetra, which is cool. And look at that, we managed to eat the whole of the second one. Need to get rid of that. Bait this one. Catch another one, because another one will get us into the white. Oh, look at this, straight off the rip. 2 for 2. You beauty. This'll oh, it's ruined already, that is. Yeah, right, we've got the hatchet. See, we're running out of blades, although we've got the bone knives. The bone knives, the bones are only going to give us badly damaged bone knives, so they're not going to last long. So we're on the lookout for some more blades. That's still badly damaged, so that's cool. Let's cook our third piece. It may be that we... Oh, come on, boys. Let me roast it, for God's sake. It might be that we can only eat a third, and then we carry a fourth with us. And we fish, you know, further down the line when we've maybe found a blade or two more. Yeah, that is gonna be a concern. I don't think we've got a sharpening stone, have we? If we had, I'd feel a lot better because I could just keep sharpening this hatchet. But as it stands, yeah, we'll certainly need to be on the lookout for blades. The plan was going to be, once we've addressed food and warmth, head down to Lower Berezinho and the fire department again, try and get some firefighter pants, and then go up to Kelm. See what we can get up in Kelm. That's it. Okay, let's get this last one done before our fire runs out, and then we can pack up and go, because we don't want to be hanging around here longer than we have to. We've caught the 2 fish necessary to survive. Carry on surviving. And it might be that at the end of this video, I'll sort of maybe have to stop it around the hour mark, just after, whatever, and make my character have a 2-minute doze off camera, somewhere safe, before I actually start doing part 3. Obviously, we could die and that just will be completely irrelevant, but we'll see how it goes. But that first plan, if you like, let's have a look what we got. That was from the stomach. Oh, a Moxavan. If we can find a syringe, a Moxavan cures sepsis, I believe. Grimenopen, don't know. Actovagen, don't know. Pertofan, don't know. We got matches, we got an epoxy. We got the boots off him. Phthalazole. These are all ruined. Let's see, what's in our cooking pot now? Mesem Forte. Our ammo. Okay. Fishing rods there. What was I saying? If we got a sharpening stone? No, we haven't got a sharpening stone. Look at the bloody food going down. Even though we ate 2 fish fillets, that would fill you up into the white easy if you were on an official server. Plus we're eating with the buff. We're not sick. Thinking, do I try and catch another fish? Just do it until I physically run out of materials to fish with, if that makes sense. It's not even giving us the full stomach symbol when we're eating like four fish. The problem I've got, if I do this, craft bone knife, right, that's probably going to ruin the hatchet. Almost certainly. Oh no, it didn't, okay. So let's do another one. So I'm imagining 1 to dig up worms, 1 to cut up the fish. Okay. Now it's ruined. Actually, I would need to use 1 of them to make the improvised hook. And maybe we can make 2 hooks with 1 knife. That would be ideal. Let's see. Oh no, we can't. So that's badly damaged there. Let's put that there so we can see it. Badly damaged. Make another hook. There's no point catching a fish if we can't cut it, because we won't be able to carry it. Badly damaged hook. Yeah. So that's our plan gone for fishing. Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Don't need the sharpened stick. Right. So now we bounce. We've eaten 4 fish, but we have to search for more food. Even if it's food we can, canned food, we can defrost at a fire. Because fishing is going to be difficult unless we find a couple of pristine blades. Minimum 1 pristine blade. We're not going to sprint anywhere. We've got to preserve the calorific intake that we got from those fish. We need to preserve it. I don't want to necessarily fuck with 100 zombies, but There's not 100 zombies here, there's only a couple. We've got the Bat of Justice. And the Bat of Justice is prompt. Oh, we've gone up to white food, that's good. So we know 4 fish will take you from red to white. More matches. Shit. There's a police shack down here as well that I wouldn't mind checking, seeing if it's got some 380 for the scorp. We got lucky with matches anyway. This is an actual car that needs a radiator and a spark plug. Okay. Just my luck now. I would have survived by fishing. Got really lucky with the fish. Ibuprofen can be taken to treat colds, so we'll take that. That's a win. Should we check the supermarket? We got lucky. Be the most obvious place to have been looted, but an ore. Okay. If our mentality went up to full again. I know this sounds terrible, but it gives us the opportunity, almost the license, for this fucker. Oh no. Just took a hematoma and a pain for nothing. While we're in here, stack our matches. Ibuprofen is not for pain, is it? We gotta do it, we gotta do it, we gotta do it. Pain. It is, I thought it was. Just had a feeling. Lucky we just found those on the car then. Let's get rid of that pain. Okay. Fuck the flags. Yeah, supermarket's empty, buys. Past the school. It's a little bit of a brisk trek to the fire department, but we've got to go there. Trap zombie. Oh, more trap zombies. Someone's around. To be fuck all in here. Who's got the police loot then, guys? Whose trail are we on? Quite a few Zeds by here. bandage in a shop. Fucking buff's gone already. Unreal, this server is. Minus blue. Light blue. Not quite dark blue yet. Oh, Jesus. It's because of our clothing. We're, you know, we got the shittiest shorts on known to man. The shittiest gloves on known to man. So that's why I want to head to the fire department before going up to Kelm, because we really need to try and get better clothing, because while we're in this freezing state as well, we're going to be burning more calories. So whatever we cook, eat, fish, whatever, it's only going to tide us over each time, which is going to get a bit monotonous, having to fish every 5 minutes. If you can fish every 5 minutes. Of course you can't, because you need the blades to dig up the worms, etc. So I almost don't want to waste time looting. I think my time is best spent now. As my stats go up, we can always check them in the fire department if we can unlock any more perks while we're inside, not taking the brunt of this weather. But yeah, I think sometimes you've got to make a decision, particularly on the IntenZ server, whether it's winter, spring, autumn, summer, whatever. How is my time, literally the next 5-10 minutes, best spent to give me the best chance of survival? And yeah, looting all the apartments over there for food would be great. But imagine I don't find any. I start dropping into yellow, then red, hunger. And then I've still got to go to the fire department and get better clothing if I can find pants anyway. I mean, I will check sheds like this because they could have jumpsuit pants or something that's better than what we got. Or it could just be completely empty. I don't want to be spending time fighting zombies. I just want to be going directly to the fire station, which is there. If we have to fight one in our way, like if this dude aggroes, we don't want to be going too far wide, but it almost makes no difference. I'd rather go straight here, look for clothing. Maybe we hit the well. Maybe we hit the well up. Let's get our water going in the right direction, because we're going to hit the well near the PD anyway before we go to Kelm. We might as well. Get it? And we might as well check the PD. It's very unlikely that there's something there. And it could get us killed if we get attacked, or at least fucked up if some freshie decides to push us. But, you know, we've got a scorpion. I'm actually going to put it on full auto now we're in town. Because if I'd seen someone at distance that I could have picked off with the semi-auto. But I didn't see you, sir. NBC pants. Actually wouldn't mind taking. Oh fuck. Oh, fucking idiot. Just took 2 fucking hits for nothing. We'll take the radio because they've got some sort of missions or something on this DayZ IntenZ if you tune into the right... Oh, there you go. So even if we don't find... Oh, you're joking. If we don't find firefighter pants, the jeans are going to give us better insulation anyway. But I can't fit my cooking pot in the jeans. Which is pretty shit. fucking coat. Someone's had it. Someone's had it on their toes with the clothing by the looks of it. I mean, jeans are better than finding nothing. Don't get me wrong. Put your jeans back on. Good. Okay. What are the jeans? Medium? Yeah, and they were worn, so it's not bad. Oh, shit. What? I say, will you fucking die, please? Thank you. Be careful around you, the concentration of Zeds. Oh. Perks. Oh, more cold resistance. That's perfect. Perfect timing, anyway. Anyway. Shut up. Cold event now as well. Promadol. Well, any sort of injector is good. I'm pretty sure it's for pain, Promadol. Will search this one because it's a medical zombie. It might drop something nice. We're running out of room though. Oh, I said it might drop something nice. Fuck me. I'm just gonna top up on the full bandage. Oh, we've got rope already. Yeah, which is making me think actually. Let's be nice and give that fishing rod there to, or wherever it just went. Did I just drop it? Yeah, give the fishing rod to somebody who could use it. Analgin. Oh, it's in my hands. Why? Where was Bug then? Nimisol. Sorvodoralis. we got to go to Kelm. You got to go to Kelm. We've got to start looking for food where fewer people are looking for food, and Kelm is one of them. We've got rope, so we didn't need to take the fishing rod. I don't even need to hit the PD, to be honest with you. That cold resistance thing, plus picking up genes, seems to have helped a lot. Come on, I want to jump this barrier. I don't want to go through the gate. Jump this fence, rather. So it aggroed on me from there, so if I'd have gone through the gate, it definitely would have. Let's go to Kelm. Let's get out of town. Get out of spawn. If we can find a blade, we can go to the summer camp and fish at the pond. That's an option, you know? Before we starve to death next, if we don't find any tinned food that we can defrost, for example. But Kelm, it gives you the Kelm town, the village itself, with a couple of shops. I call them shops. They're like the little convenience stands. You've got the well. On official servers and other servers that I've played that are near vanilla, you've got a good chance of finding a shotgun, maybe some shells, some other ammo, bits and pieces, pistols. But what I'm really hoping to find is either some dry food we can eat immediately, or some tinned food we can set up a fire, get the buff, defrost the food, and at least then get on our way up to the summer camp. So maybe find something tasty up there. Maybe find some hunting pants to replace our jeans. That will give us a lot more carry capacity and better insulation. Someone's had a fire. Not that long ago. Okay, let's go to the next house. But we're getting away from what I would call the danger point, which is Berezinho, the spawn. If you watched part 1, I'm assuming you did. If you're watching this, then you can see it was a bit of a shit show, Berezinho. Thankfully, it seems on this server a lot of people are afraid to die. Because, I mean, that guy's struggling with health, the one we murdered. He was limping, so he was struggling in some way, either starving to death. He did ask for food, didn't he? Yeah, so I think he was starving to death. And he's carrying a fully loaded Scorpion. I mean, I'm sorry, if your mentality is full, which ours was at the time, and I'm assuming his was, you've just got to do what you've got to do, son. You've got to put someone down and just hope they got food on them, or at least take their bones then towards some sort of fishing expedition. And he had a fishing rod. Okay, so he had the fishing rod. Let's assume he didn't have any rope, but he doesn't need it because he's got the fishing rod. We know he didn't have a hook, because it wasn't on the fishing rod. I would have taken it if there was one in his inventory. So kill someone for their bones, you know? In terms of our health, full health, full blood, we've got 2 hematomas, which is nothing. They're going to heal over time. We've got ibuprofen that will get rid of pain. We've got tetra, which will get rid of a cold. But look, we've dropped into yellow hunger. So those fish tided us over, but barely. So we've either got to find blades to be able to fish, but in terms of water sources, it's not as close as you would like. The water source that I can think of is up there by the summer camp, a pond, and if we dropped into red hunger and had to walk that, I think we would die. And part 3 would be me starting again, basically. See what spawn we get. We take whatever spawn we get. That's my rule. And we just start over. It would be the 3rd life for this character, Joe Blizzard. So we would carry on with Joe's stats, whatever they are. But then if he died a 3rd time, or when he dies a 3rd time, we'll pick a new character for the next part. And because I believe, you know, winter isn't going to come around for the next sort of 4 or 5 months IRL on this server, I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm going to play the shit out of it. So then when we do go back to a summer, spring IntenZ, although it's still going to be much harder because it's hardcore. God, won't it feel easy compared to this? This is almost like intense military training. And then it's going to be some sort of like break when we go on to, say, another Ruger. Weapons and shit are no good to me now though. We need blades. Oh, look at that. Leather kit we don't need because we've got an epoxy. Pea coat's nice, but we got a fire jacket. Blades, blades, blades. Blades and food. That's the priority. That's what's going through my mind now as I'm looting. Blades and food. Blades and food. If we see a fire, are we going to go and murder someone? Potentially. Look at that. Oh, hang on. This is something I haven't tried in this version of DayZ, right? I haven't tried this. Okay. Actually, what I haven't tried, this is for if we're desperate. I haven't tried cooking something that's messed up, rotten food, eating it, but taking the anti-stomachache medication. Is that something we can do if we're desperate? You know? That runner scared the shit out of me. Alright, so this is the last resort. Beats dying, just taking it, innit? Just lying down and dying like a dog. If we can't find anything better, that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and eat this moldy food because we've got the stomach pain medication for it. A battery? Why not? If we find a head torch, that could be really handy. We've already got a full battery in our radio as well, which we could reallocate. Look at the bandages, man. This is crazy. You'd never get that on official bandages like that. Just in the... Oh, my God. Oh, they're fucking frozen, the cereal. We might have to just go for the... Test out the food theory now, anyway. Go and do it down in that mustache. Knock up a quick fire. Defrost all this. We can eat the dry food. We know that. No issue. But the other stuff, which looks gone off, is going to mess us up. What I need to double check as well is that stomach medication level 2? Because if the mouldy food gives us a level 2 stomach ache, level 1 ain't going to cut it. Obviously. So it's niferoxide. Niferoxide, cold, food poisoning, it's only level 1. Only level 1. Okay. Oh shit, hang on a minute. Oh, there's another bandage there. Okay, I was going to say we're going to have to use a bandage for kindling. Which is okay, because we can go and get that replacement one we just saw in the store up there. Okay. Is that on me? Oh, yeah. Come on, in. Let's be having you. Check this bitch. She might have something on her. Handy. We'll knock our fire up then. Quickly defrost this shit. No. Just Better clear upstairs as well. That would be an idea. Someone lurking. Oh, skinny jeans. They've only got 4 capacity, so they're no good to me. And a shitty hat. Okay. Let's get this fire going. We'll get the buff at least. We'll eat our cereal at least. Use these because they take up the more capacity than the matches, so get these used. Still need gloves and better pants, but we could get them at Kelmsey. Did I get that first time again? Yeah, okay. Let's eat these first. We know they're okay. Right, let's try this, right? Eat the pill. Straight into the white food. I mean, if this tactic works and we don't go into level 2, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Doesn't look the most appetizing. But you know. If it goes back in my bag, it refreezes, so I'm almost like I want to just eat up here and see how we go. We're on the 48-minute mark for this part anyway, so if we were to eat up, loop the rest of town, fill up our water, and that would be the end of part 2. Part 3 would be go into the summer camp, and then we need to gauge how are we fixed there. Have we found a hunting knife in the summer camp? Have we found blades around the rest of this town when we have a look in a second? That will determine where we can go, whether we need to go back to Berezinho, you know, just to try and find more stomach medication to mean we can eat rotten food if this works. If it works. What I almost don't want to do, I almost don't want to waste the canned pork. Because if we start throwing all this up now, and I'd eaten the canned pork, it would be a complete waste. But if we throw all this dog food up, at least I can nibble at the canned pork until the medication eradicates the stomachache, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm going to do? An absolute animal. I'm going to eat the rest of this. We've got the buff. The canned pork, if it freezes over again, it doesn't matter. We can get another fire. That's not an issue. I'm going to get the replacement bandage by here. But the stomach symbol is there, the yellow stomach symbol. And while that yellow stomach symbol was there, we were being sick earlier in Berezinho. And we had to then nibble on food until it went away. But will we be sick is the question. While the counteracting medication is in our system. Any fires? No. Nothing obvious anyway. Say granny. Trying to get a drink at the well, granny. I mean, come on. Fucking granddad's clocked us now. Or is it Uncle Steve the nonce? I can't tell which one it is. We got a name for the zombies. You Uncle Steve? I don't know. Are you dead? Whatever you are. Can I just fill up my fucking pot, please? Imagine the counteracting medicine prevents you from being sick and losing all that calorific intake or the water, whatever you've been eating and drinking. That would be ace, wouldn't it? To use a real, like, 1990s term. Oh shit. Shotgun slugs. Why not? Oh shit. That medication is worn off. And it wore off quick, didn't it? So just nibble at the pork. We've had a drink of water. About half of our pot. So let's refill it back to the top in case we're sick and, you know, there's another well over by the farm anyway. If we make it to the summer camp and back down, we can refill at the farm. Put that away, please. Thank you. We've got another 2 pills as well, so we can keep popping for a bit. Certainly until we've eaten the pork. Right down to the end, but then running out of that will mean the plan goes out the window then of eating the mouldy shit. But you know, oh shit, we got no in the pot. That's pretty big, the alcohol. I saw fire then for a second. It's sometimes the snow coming down. The view. Diazonon? Well, all this is irrelevant anyway because... Oh, look. The potato that we can't even cut up anyway. I haven't got a blade, but you know, gotta pick it up, can I? Fucking tape. Oh, look at that. IJ badly damaged though. Any chance of you caddying? Can of beans? No. Of course not. Finish looting the town, log off on the way, well, end the part on the way to summer camp, because that might be our best chance of getting a hunting blade at the summer camp. because of the hunting stuff it spawns, you know? Check this little toilet block over here, because this could be good for ammo blades, sharpening stones, which if we did get a blade would be huge. I thought that was an axe. Meat tenderizer. No! Is it worth checking the farm? Of course it is. There's a shed. I'm not sure if splitting axes can... Well, there's two sheds. Can splitting axes spawn in the farm buildings? I know shotguns can. Shotgun shells, anyway, certainly can. Oh, I saw something glinting in the distance there. Nothing. No point us even hunting an animal. Let's say we decided to shoot a lamb or a goat with a scorpion, which would do the trick. Oh. Right, let's kill this first. Damn. I'm not concerned about the cut, but the concussion is an absolute nightmare now. It's going to slow us down on our way up to Kelm. No doubt about it. The cut will heal itself. I'm not even going to use a bandage use for that. Nothing in his sack. But I have to take that because it can dig up worms, can't it? Can it, we've got one hook there. If I make another improvised hook out of it, I'm actually might as well make another two, because the stack of four, two by two, the bones will be out of my inventory and replaced by single use, if you like, hooks. You know, we still need to find blades. We need to find something to get worms, something to cut the fish. Then, look, our stomach pain medication has worn off, so I'm going to eat another one. As long as I don't get the full stomach symbol, I reckon I'll be able to eat this whole can of pork. Keep it off our inventory. And then if the stomach ache doesn't go away, we've still got another pill to pop then, which will hopefully get rid of it. I popped the pill again before I ate. Okay. So actually, just for a little brief second, I can at least take them. There's my other hook. That's for toxin, that's for cold. Mesem Forte. Mesem Forte. Mesem Forte. Mesem Forte, Mesem Forte, Mesem Forte. Shit, why can't I find it? Mesem Forte. Oh god, this is for food poisoning as well. Excellent. Mesem Forte is for food poisoning as well. That's pretty amazing news, actually. So we've got that one other green tablet, if you like, and then we've got 4 more Mesem Forte to completely get rid of the stomach ache, or if we find more rotten food. I know I'm putting the kiss of death on this now, but would we have been sick already if that tablet sort of strat hadn't worked? Just quickly hotkey a full bandage in case. So we use the one that was on our hotkey for the fire. concussion is a nuisance, though. Ibuprofen is pain. Alright, we might as well take our last one then. At least get rid of the pain. And Fethalazole is the only other thing we've got. Let's have a look. Oh my god, that's food poisoning as well. Fethalazole is food poisoning medication. Or anti-food poisoning. So we've actually got 6 pills for this anti-food poisoning stuff. Well, that's cool. If we find any more rotten shit, I'm going to pick it up then. Because we could do that trick again, just to keep us alive, anyway. Oh, fuck off. Son of a bitch. Oh no, now we desperately need to sleep as well. So yeah, I'm going to call it. Okay, I'm going to call this part from this mustache. It'll be end of part 2 to you guys, but to me, I'm actually going to make my character sleep until he's refreshed enough to carry on his journey, looting the rest of town, and then making his way up to the summer camp where we really need to start finding some shit. Some blades in particular to be able to fish up there. Let's close both doors so they have to at least choose which one we're in. And we'll go to sleep. Fully loaded. So yeah, if you're enjoying this winter series and you want to see more, see how long Joe can survive before we have to start up a new character again, then leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like. It really helps show that people are actually interested in this type of shit and I can carry on doing it. So yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks.